Torch is human. It is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And I didn't think this was going to be like a whole series, but the more that I reflect over my time, the past 3 years and 4 months of being free, the more that is coming up, and especially around this idea of what is domestic. Okay, so this is something that I've never seen someone else talk about, and maybe you have, and if you have, tag the creator, because I would love to hear other people's perspectives on this. But I think that sometimes we think domestic abuse, domestic violence, intimate partner violence is only with someone else, right? Partner being the idea. But the thing is, the number one person that you are going to spend forever with is yourself. In fact, you're the only person you're going to spend forever with. And so I wonder if we might reconsider the idea of domestic, sort of like we think of with a country, around the world, domestic versus international. Domestic means at home, the state that you live in, right? International is everything else. And so what if we thought of that around ourselves? What if we thought, I am the governor, I am the president, I am the, spiritual leader and advisor and the chief operating officer of this vessel, of this state. And so domestic violence awareness, domestic abuse awareness has to first start with me. Like, this awareness has to start within, because often, I don't know about you, but I think that we are our biggest bullies. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're your biggest bully, like I was, I still sometimes fight with that voice. I sometimes have to remind myself that I'm not a child living in an abusive situation. I'm not a child living on the street anymore. I'm not a child with a pimp, being abused and performing for other people in order to survive. I'm not living in my violent relationship anymore. And still, that voice is sometimes so mean. And so I'm wondering, what is one thing, one nice thing you can say to yourself? And if you have trouble coming up with something on the spot, think about a child in your life. It could be a cousin, a sibling, or your own child. It could be when you sit on the bus, a little kid that's sitting with his parent. You don't have to know them. It could be a child on TV, in Modern Family, in a show that you watch. Like, what would you say to that child today if they were being mean to themselves? Like if you saw a small child looking gloomy, like the weather has been outside and a little bit inside for the last week and a half inside. If they were looking gloomy, if they were saying like, I'm stupid, or I can't do anything right, or nobody loves me, what would you say to them? And then I want you to pull up a mirror and say it to yourself and let me know how it goes, because you deserve to not have a bully in your life. You deserve to have a peaceful, loving state inside and out.